already knew this was happening, and I am still flabbergasted by this. Planned Parenthood, of all companies, is quickly becoming one of the #1 providers of puberty blockers to teenagers in America. I guess after the overturning of Roe v. Wade and the consequential closure of Planned Parenthood abortion clinics all over the country, the company hit the drawing board and asked, how can we make up for this loss of revenue? The answer, it turns out, was pretty simple. And as a result, to date, almost 12,000 teenagers aged 12 to 17 have been treated, I hate even using that word, with puberty blockers or pro-trans counseling by Planned Parenthood. More often than not, with zero history of gender dysphoria and no actual medical diagnostic process. Stories of detransitioners like Helena Kirshner are starting to expose just how bad Planned Parenthood's counseling actually is. This beautiful young woman walked into a Planned Parenthood clinic, and in less than an hour, she was given 4 times the typical starting dose of testosterone hormone replacement therapy by a nurse practitioner. Less than an hour. Pat Cattinson, another young woman, expected that she would have to go through some sort of diagnostic process, but instead called a doctor from Planned Parenthood for 30 minutes on the phone and was given a prescription for testosterone. 30 minutes. When you also consider that Planned Parenthood is probably the #1 author of sex ed curriculum in our country today, influencing millions upon millions of young men and women in conversations about gender identity at school every day, how are people not realizing this is literally just a pyramid scheme to indoctrinate kids into thinking I was born in the wrong body, to call these clinics on the phone for half an hour, and to be given prescriptions of these drugs from Planned Parenthood themselves. Reminder, by the way, that this organization receives $700 million from the United States government, taxpayer money, every single year. Turns out you can destroy the family in a whole lot more ways than just abortion. And this organization is committed to figuring out how to do it.